So today, man, I am going to give you guys a few snipe filters that I think are really going to help you guys out. So we do have the Wild Gems packs coming out tomorrow again. So I will give you guys some filters at the end of the video that'll help tomorrow after those packs drop because there's going to be more Wild Gems cards on the market, man. But first of all, I think Ruby lowest is a really good filter because a lot of people, so what a lot of people do, and with a lot of these filters, I'm going to be explaining why they are effective, right? Because it's kind of, I think it's interesting to just kind of go over that and help you guys understand a little bit. So if we go to just all cards in general, what's the lowest? It seems like we're going to be looking at about like 1350, somewhere around there, 1250 even they went down to, but I'm sure there won't be. Yeah, there's two up for 1200. So if you put a card up right now for 1200, it's going to sell, right? So a lot of people kind of look at that, and with rubies, they're going to put them up at that price. So if we go to rubies, we will see what the lowest buy now is for a ruby, man. And I've actually sniped a few rubies just with going on this filter. So yeah, rubies are really high right now. They're going to go down a little bit tomorrow, so keep an eye on that. I think they were around like 5,000 earlier today, man. So yeah, we're looking at 4850, 4950. So if you want to run a ruby filter at like 3000 MT for your max buyout for your snipe filter, man, I think that is a really good idea. Because with snipe filters, for me, a lot of people like to target like pink diamond wild gems, just pink diamond cards in general, like run like a pink diamond 100k filter, right? Because there's obviously no pink diamonds that are going for under 100k. All of them are like 500k plus, besides the WNBA players. So a lot of people will run a pink diamond 100k and say, oh, I'm gonna run this filter, I'm gonna hit on it. You're never gonna hit on a filter like that, dude. I've sat on filters like that for so long. Yes, people do hit on them, but that's because they sit on a snipe filter like that for 12 hours a day for days on end. The filters that are really gonna make you guys MT are filters like this ruby filter here, and yeah, man. So, and then another one that's going to be hitting tomorrow is going to be amethyst and diamond lowest. Figure out what the lowest price is for amethyst and diamonds, and then put it like 5k below that, or like 3k below that if it's amethyst, somewhere around there. And then if you're looking at like sapphires down to golds, I think it's going to be more effective to bid snipe those cards. But traditional sniping for rubies through diamonds tomorrow is going to be absolutely hitting. And another card that I wanted to highlight, or another filter, I guess you could say, is this card right here. Now, this Diamond Miles Turner, he's going for a little bit over 200k, but as you can see, there is a ton of Miles Turners. I'm sure that this filter, especially on Friday, was absolutely hitting, man. If you want to run Miles Turner 100k, I think as far as, for like a 100k filter, or kind of your like big time hit kind of filter, this is going to be your best bet, is this Miles Turner filter at 100k, because there's just so many of them. And sometimes there will be cases with this Diamond Miles Turner where, so he's at 278 right now. Maybe there isn't going to be one ending for like an hour. If it's late at night, or for whatever reason, there just isn't one, but maybe it's early in the morning and there still isn't any bid on it yet. So then some little Timmy or something is going to go into the auction house and see like, oh, he's 100k, no one's bid on it, I'm just going to put him up for 100k buy now. I'm sure that has happened, man. I think that there's no question that has happened. So yeah, that is why snipes like this will pop up. Whereas pink diamond snipes probably aren't going to pop up unless someone like rage quits with the entire game or is just trolling. Um, yeah, but a card like this, snipes for a card like this will pop up, and there will be another sought after diamond. Well, there will be a few tomorrow. Like any of the diamonds that people are like big YouTubers are really talking about, like Jalen Suggs, Tyson Chandler, Ben Simmons, any of those cards are going for well over 100k. You can run filters on cards like that. And then like this coming Friday, there will be another diamond in the promo that is going to be like the other diamonds in this set, like Michael Redd, CJ McCollum, and the WNBA player Rika Ogunbalier, or however you pronounce her name. Hard name to pronounce. But anyway, there will be a diamond this Friday that is kind of like Miles Turner. He's going for 200k plus. It might be another big or something like that. That would be a really good filter to run this Friday for a filter like that specific card. So just keep that in mind, man. So yeah, I mean that is kind of what I think we're looking at as far as snipe filters go, man. You can try and snipe some badges. There's some badges that have some value, man. Like you've got let's just go through them really quick and see what are some badges that, especially gold. Gold badges are kind of the hardest to get like for free. Like there's a lot of bronze and silver badges being handed out, especially bronze badges. Gold badges not so much. So the supply on gold badges is a lot lower than those other tiers. So that is why they are good badges to snipe. So I'll just kind of scroll through them and I'll tell you guys which ones are going to be worth your time trying to snipe and which ones have value. So I don't really see anything so far. Challenger. Challenger is a badge that always holds some value, man. A lot of cards do not have Challenger, and it is a really good badge as well. So that badge has some value. You could try to snipe that at lowest. Let's see here, man. Lightning Launch is a really, really good badge to try and snipe. There's some people that are looking for that badge for sure. Limitless Range, they just usually would have value, but they just gave a bunch of them away for free, so not so much. On-Ball Menace is a badge that has a ton of value as well. I've sold a couple gold On-Ball Menace badges on Friday when King of the Court was starting for like 10K. So that was a major W, man. Set Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, any shooting related badges, if they haven't been just handed out, they're going to have a little bit of value. Strong Handle and Unpluckable, sometimes they will have a little bit of value, especially if there's a card that doesn't have one of them, because this is kind of a necessary badge for certain cards. I think I just sold a gold Unpluckable for like 27.50, so not too bad. So badges like a badge like Unpluckable, say its value is going to stay around like 2,000 MT. Go ahead and run a filter of like 1,000 max buyout if you're trying to snipe a badge like this. And what you kind of want to do is learn the value of all of these. Same with cards. Learn a bunch of values and kind of keep them in your back pocket, even put them in your notes if you have to, and kind of go in between filters. You don't want to be staying on one filter for too long because then you're going to miss snipes, man. If you're going to go the traditional sniping route, that is something that you have to do, man. So yeah, I think the badges are good cards to snipe. Let's see if there's any other consumables. Shoes, not so much. Takeovers, not so much. Yeah, I think that that's probably going to be about it for consumables. I mean, coaches are just so freaking rare. So I don't think that those are good to snipe either. But yeah, I think if you try just with the baseline of that, all the filters that I just talked about, man, you are definitely going to make some good MT. And I don't think that there's any doubt about that, man. So hopefully you guys have some good luck. Those are the best snipe filters that I know of right now. Those are going to be the most kind of effective for making the most MT quickly. If you want to know how to bid snipe on cards, if you want to, I went with a really kind of in-depth video on bid sniping that I just posted a couple days back. So check that out as well. That's another method to make MT. Honestly, I think maybe even a little bit better than this traditional sniping, but I know that people like traditional sniping. They like the rush of cards popping up and all that. So that's a major W. But anyway, enough rambling. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the video before you head on out of here, man. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next vid.